The Gateway Arch looming over downtown St. Louis. The Mets take on the Cardinals. Next. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the New York Mets and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. Eric Young Jr. makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And reined in one away. So after one pitch yields our first out of the night, let's take a look at the defensive lineup for the Redbirds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Ruben Tejada will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Oh, come on.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it is Ellis. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. It's the Mets nothing, Redbirds stepping up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the... Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Kevin Black will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for St. Louis, center fielder Kevin Black.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's a swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Corey Horn will get his first opportunity now. Short lead from second, now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
And I think they stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Throw by Tejada, and that's out number 1. Michael Lee step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Able to put it away as Darno, and that's out number 2.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Mark McGuire will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. Now here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this and 2 away.
To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at 3rd and 2 away. And 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Matt Holliday will stand in at a good first inning RBI spot. Runners at the corners now and 2 away. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
I'm trying maybe to carry a little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here, as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around, because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, and he can't get it to stick, and a run's going to come in to score. Oh, boy.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. You know, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you here. Let's go.
Mark Ellis will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Holliday off a second, now the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
And you'd think that one mound doesn't differ all that much from another, but sometimes when you're on the road, it takes an inning or two to really get a feel out there, and this one wasn't even close.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He still needs one more strike, but hey, if he can get out of here only giving up 2 runs, I'd call that a win.
Full count, 3-2. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Daniel Descalzo will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Let's go, Record. Here we go.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Come on.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Mets nothing. Curtis Granderson will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Curtis Granderson.
Guys, let's go!
And the second inning will get underway with a ball hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Ike Davis.
Ike Davis will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Let's get you out here. Swing better.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Lucas Duda will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And that misses for ball 1.
Shut him down now.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Come on, Cardinals, come on!
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Holiday is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Adam Wainwright will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis!
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Kevin Black waits on deck. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Kevin Black will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This second inning's not starting out any better than the first.
Nobody out, runner on first. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Sacrifice!
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Corey Horn will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, Cardinals!
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
1-1 on the way. And that misses. 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Michael Lee will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time.
Come on, Michael.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And this will get right on past Tejada for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Mark McGuire will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Omar Quintanilla will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Travis d'Arnaud, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in for the first time here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Hey, Young, you want to try that call again?
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there in left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Matt Harvey will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe two. This is a big-time chance.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
All right, let's do this.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Yeah, I don't know if they really had much of a shot at getting him at the plate, but that's good work to keep the other runner at second base.
Eric Young Jr. will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Shut him down right here.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McGuire is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Ruben Tejada will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied to Matt Holliday will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Matt Holliday.
Come on, base hit now.
Here we go.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Up top, it's 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
Here comes the 3-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? No, it'll be taken in by the second baseman, covering some ground out there as he makes the play.
Oh, when you're ahead in the count, this is all about bailing a pitcher out and doing him a favor. He'll take the pop up there. That's a gift.
Yadier Molina will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Mark Ellis will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Here we go, Mark.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Two strikes now from Harvey. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Do it, Cardinals. Do it. Here we go.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Daniel Murphy will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Daniel Murphy.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And that misses 1-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
The amazing thing is that he's still yet to strike a guy out so far. But when you've got good movement on your off-speed stuff, you don't have to strike guys out to be successful.
Curtis Granderson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Ike Davis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for one, but they'll only get one as he's in there at second.
Yeah, you know, I think if you're more than a step or two away from the bag, your best bet is just to go to second with this ball. Here, he just takes a little too much time getting to the base to have a realistic shot at two.
Lucas Duda will try it again. He flew out his first time. And that misses ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A little bit outside. 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Mets leave one. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Daniel Descalso will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The shortstop, Daniel Descalso.
First offering on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The pitcher, number 50, Adam.
Adam Wainwright will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Kevin Black will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Swinging a tapper out in front. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Omar Quintanilla will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Omar Quintanilla.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
But Ellis has him stationed perfectly, and he takes it for out number 1.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he changes up on him here as this is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, means that you've got him off balance, and he's been able to mix things up all night long.
Matt Harvey will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
That one's in there, 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
the 3-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Eric Young Jr. will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Here's one hit towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Ruben Tejada. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Corey Horn will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Third baseman, Corey Horn.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Three and 2 now. Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Michael Lee will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Come on.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out.
Here we go.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Mark McGuire will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Let's get a hit, man.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
2 on here with 1 man out. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Duda is right there as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Yadier Molina will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. DK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Here we go.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple through 5, all even at 2-2. Daniel Murphy will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now the first pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
And we get a look here at the grip on that last cutter. You can see he holds this thing way over to one side. And the idea is that at the last moment, it'll cut in towards the hitter, just like that one did.
Curtis Granderson will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And he takes ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. One out, nobody on. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down, but he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
And that's one of those where even if he fields this thing cleanly, he was going to have a tough time squaring those shoulders back up and then throwing all the way across his body. But once it doesn't find the pocket, forget it. It's going to be an infield hit.
Ike Davis will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Fouled back. And this is grounded toward Ellis. Could be 2. Descalzo on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Mark Ellis will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Second baseman, Mark Allen.
Lays off 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taking off on him.
All right.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Daniel Descalzo will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Now the first pitch. First pitch of the at-bat is lined hard into the gap in left center. That'll find some real estate out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And this is a good sign that he might be ready to break out of his slump of this. I can almost guarantee you that he talked about this with his hitting coach. Take the ball the other way. Use the whole field. You can do that, good things will start happening.
Alan Craig is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher Wainwright.
Alan Craig.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. For Descalzo, he picks up his sixth double so far on the year. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Let's do it.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Yeah, that slider's been real good to him all night long. No reason not to ride that as much as he can.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at second here with one man out. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with two outs.
Kevin Black will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering. Oh, an excuse me swing there as this is looped toward the right side. Davis is there and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards leave one. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Kevin Segrist is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Kevin Segrist.
Lucas Duda will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
For the Mets, right fielder, Lucas Duda.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Omar Quintanilla.
Omar Quintanilla will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's a 1-0. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
2-2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
David Wright will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
David Wright.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. 1-0 on the way. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Too high. And it's 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Randy Choate will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Randy Choate.
Eric Young Jr. will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7.
Let's get the out.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Have a nice flight home, man.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Go.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Makeup call there?
I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jose Valverde will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jose Valverde.
Corey Horn will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Corey Horn.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Good eye.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Michael Lee will step in, a base hit in his last time. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this will be fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Mark McGuire will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Ball 1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Ruben Tejada will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that misses, so that'll put Tejada in the driver's seat, 2-0.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Daniel Murphy waits on deck. Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Daniel Murphy will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Strike him out.
First pitch coming. At the knees, strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
And you know, his changeup and sinker sort of do the same thing. They both drop off the table pretty good at the end. The only difference is he usually wants you to hit his sinker, and he wants you to swing and miss at the changeup.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting. Left fielder
Trevor Rosenthal will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Number 26, Trevor Rosenthal.
Curtis Granderson will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Yeah, there you go.
Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Well, this is speared by the first baseman. Throw on to second will not be in time to double up the runner, so they'll just get the 1 on the line out.
Boy, that's a ball that's hit pretty hard that time, and if this doesn't find a glove, we'd be looking at a much different ball game right now. But as it stands, they're a step closer to getting out of this mess with the game still tied.
Ike Davis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on, let's hold him.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Good job, guys.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. One-one pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Let's turn the 5-4-3 here.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Lucas Duda will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains 2-2. Matt Holliday will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses for ball 1. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Yadier Molina will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can't he?
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Young is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this is great work by a setup man here. You know, his task coming in was to keep this ball game close, and he's done that all right as he's retired 5 in a row since coming on in the 7th inning.
John Jay will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Way outside. 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Colton Wong will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 16, Colton Wong.
Omar Quintanilla will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Baseman, Omar Quintanilla.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Hit hard back up the middle on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Juan Lagares.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
We'll take it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Molina will watch this one in for the first out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Chris Young will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 1, Chris Young.
We'll take it.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Turn the dude.
The 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, you can't hit what you can't see. These have been some really uncomfortable at-bats.
Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's swung on and missed as Young punches out, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Eric Young Jr. will see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Carlos Torres will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Carlos Torres.
Taylor Teagarden is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 23, Taylor Teagarden.
Daniel Descalzo is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth.
The ninth inning for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Daniel Descalzo.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
All right, let's go.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
That's right. Right there, Dick.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
Peter Borges will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Peter Borges.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Black.
Kevin Black will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game.
All right, Kevin.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Oh, God!
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard. Foul. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Yeah, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. A ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Corey Horn will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Come on, guys.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he overadjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Jason Mott will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Jason Mott.
Ruben Tejada will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the extra frames.
And here's a situation where maybe if he's trying to go with this pitch, he might hit this ball a little bit harder. But instead, he's up there trying to pull it, and he hardly gets anything on this line drive at all.
Daniel Murphy will stand in, base on balls his last time. First pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
No batter, we got him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good riding action to that thing, and it's balled and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Curtis Granderson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One-two pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Black will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Michael Lee will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this play. And he's able to get rid of it quickly to get his man.
Mark McGuire will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Matt Holliday will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And now a pitch on the way. Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Ike Davis will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Ike Davis.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Getting out here.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, just a great swing right there. This is a cut fastball, which it'll work back toward a left-handed hitter. He just squares this ball up and rips it into right field.
Lucas Duda will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's a ball 1. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here. But this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Omar Quintanilla will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
This is a gift right here. He can't make up his mind whether to go after this pitch or not, so he does the worst thing you can do, which is go for it halfway. This turns into an easy little check swing liner over to first.
Taylor Teagarden digs in at the plate. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Mets leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Yadier Molina will get us going now in the home half of the 11th.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
And here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. That catches the outside edge, 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that becomes the first down of the inning.
Remember now, that's the winning run if he can get on. He definitely put a good swing on this ball. Just unlucky that it was right at him.
Colton Wong will get his first shot at it here. Bouncing ball to the left side, and it's going to find a hole over there into left for a one-out hit.
And there you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to butt him over here either. Not with one out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Daniel Descalzo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, well, I don't think this is exactly what he had in mind. But the upshot of this is that now the potential winning run moves into scoring position at second base.
Tony Cruz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 48, Tony Cruz.
Taken outside for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Now the 2-0. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
But you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he lays off, ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Kevin Black will look for his third hit of the ball game now. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Line hard to center field. Young is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Cards strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Gerald Vaughn will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Anthony Recker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Anthony Recker.
too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Eric Young Jr. will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a ground ball to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Ruben Tejada will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Black is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Kyle Farnsworth will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and he'll need to get 3 outs here to push this game on to the 13th. Corey Horn will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Left field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
Well, he absolutely needed that one. He's staring the old sombrero right in the face, but puts a good swing on the ball there and gets himself a base hit.
Michael Lee will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Oh, right back at the mound. And oh no, pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play, but boy, very fortunate to record the first out there. Daisuke Matsuzaka will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 16, Daisuke Matsuzaka.
Mark McGuire will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away.
Mark McGuire.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And you know what, guys? That could turn out to be the most important play of this game so far. They roll the dice and send him with one away, but he's in there safely. And now you've got all sorts of opportunities to end this thing with a base hit.
Now a ball lined towards center field. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Whoa, a big collective exhale there from that visiting dugout. Probably another one out there on the mound. This ball is an absolute rifle shot, but it's right to the defender. And that'll keep this game tied and force that winning run to stay put at second base.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Daniel Murphy will lead things off here in the top half of the inning.
Daniel Murphy.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And this is taken in by Holliday. 1 away now.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Curtis Granderson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
this ball will be chopped foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. On hit well by Granderson. This ball's in the air to deep right. And that'll get into the right field bullpen. It's a home run. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on Show Track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times. That's for sure.
Ike Davis will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one.
Ike Davis.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Look at the stop from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Well, this ball had base hit to right field written all over it. But then look at the range to flag this thing down. He's barely even on the screen when this ball's hit. And yet he winds up spearing it, popping up to a knee, and then firing on to first to get his guy.
Put him away!
First pitch coming. Lucas Duda is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Black will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. Mets out in front. Bobby Parnell will come on down. At least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Leading off for St. Louis, catcher, Yadier Molina.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, anytime you're leading off an inning, it's true. You don't want to just go up there blindly swinging at anything close to the zone. But you also want to at least take the bat off your shoulder. I mean, he phoned this one in.
Colton Wong will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One out, nobody on.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Daniel Descalzo will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's through, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. And at this point, with runners on base, you can bet they wish they had somebody left to choose from on the bench, but in fact, nobody's left to pinch hit. Gerald Vaughn will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, and with the game potentially on the line, this is a great job to make sure you get this thing down. And this is going to set up decision time now. Do you walk the next guy and load the bases? I think you have to.
Kevin Black will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time with it.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
That's a good at-bat. Sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for 1 big hit. That's not the case here.
Corey Horn will get his shot now with a golden opportunity to tie this game and perhaps even take the lead. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, this one took them a little longer than expected, but they finally break through to take the lead in the top of the 13th, and then they hold on for dear life here to finish it off with a good road win.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And the Mets were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Curtis Granderson. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 3-2. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.